Do you blame yourself every time when you're not able to focus on a task for more than number of hours required? Do you remember being frustrated when you are not able to achieve your goal or complete a task, and the reason behind it was your distraction, and that distraction easily distracted you from your goal? Hey bro, I hope you are doing good. Today I'm give you some insights on things which distract you from your task, and you will surprised to hear the list. You will be really surprised. So, moving on with the intro. So, really, how is getting distracted even connected to your confidence? Your confidence comes from within you. When you are satisfied by yourself, when you are satisfied by yourself, you remain happy, which in turn gives you a boost of confidence. It gives you a confidence in yourself, and it results in a positive outcomes. Most important thing before fighting and removing your distractions is that you have to analyze yourself and note down all the things which distract you. For most people, they don't even know what distracts them, what even distracts them from achieving their goal. Their goal might be whether it's a project to complete or whether it's a goal to accomplish. My purpose of making this video today is simply to make you realize that maybe one of these distractions which I will be describing you, which can be reason of your lower level of concentration or no focus of something at all. So here's a list of most common distractions people face in general, starting with one of the most common distractions, and this is your smartphone. I have been also in your place, and I was frustrated because of my addiction towards my smartphone. And then I just go on YouTube and Google, and I googled multiple times on how I can get rid of mobile phone. Fact, nothing helped. The main distraction in mobile phone is opening and checking social media unlimited times a day. We are bombarded throughout the day with emails, texts, social media notifications, and phone calls. What I believe is, if you want to be successful, and if you are not using your phone in your favor, and most of the times you feel distracted by, then there's no reason of using your phone. Just throw it away. Now, media comes in many forms to distract you and also to entertain you, but still the sole purpose to distract you. Emails. You check your inbox every day long and seeing and waiting for new messages or emails to arrive. You are literally getting distracted by this, and it affects your performance at your workplace. Talking about workplaces, it's not easy to focus on something when you are doing work in a clutter. Having a messy workplace, you can affect your performance really in a negative direction, and moreover, in future, it will affect you more anxious and make you more stressed. Talking about clutter, the main reason why most people keep their workplace messy is simply because they are lazy. They are lazy to keep things at their original location. Messy objects should not be lying around anywhere. You need to organize them. You have to arrange them in such a way that they fit pretty well in their locations, and ultimately will make the workplace look nice and spacious. Now, I can name hundreds and thousands of external factors which distracts you, but when it comes to be distracted, then the most distracted factor is your internal factor. By internal factor, I mean the mind plays tricks on you to distract you from working hard or to distract you from anything by just giving you a rush of dopamine and then leaving you with a rush of guilt afterwards. If you learn to control these internal factors, then nothing will stop you from achieving what you really desire the most in life. To name some, internal mediums of distractions are laziness, short-term happiness that do more damage than good, multitasking when you want to do more than at once but you can't, feeling of just giving up, taking too much time thinking and making decisions. Most importantly, hunger. Now let's go on by one at each of them, starting with laziness. I don't have a magic ball in my hand from which I can just predict that you are being lazy due to such specific reasons. But what I can tell you right now is that you can't control your laziness when you are not interested in doing something. It happens to all of us, like maybe in high school when you are not studying something, like when you're studying something which you not always wanted to study, but you have to, and that makes you feel lazy, and in that way you can connect it with your present life right now. When feeling lazy for doing something which doesn't excites you, being lazy can even come from not doing any physical activity. The most common reason of feeling lazy, which I find out even sometimes in myself, is that when you want to start with something but you don't have that drive of emotion to just start it, this is when laziness kicks in. I will explain you a simpler way with an example. Let's say you don't want to miss, you don't have a gym today, you did workout last day. Now you you can't gather that courage to, you can't leave couch and go to gym. That's why you often lose in fighting this laziness. Stop thinking and just go straight with the task. By ignoring being lazy, you notice that with flow you will just get interested in the task. If you don't be lazy, you just get started. A quick tip you can apply it right now is that when you have to do a task and you feel lazy to start, then tell yourself that you will do that just for a few minutes. That's it. By only just saying it to yourself that I want to do it for 5 minutes, only say it to yourself and just start the countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and forget laziness. You forget it even it exists. In your mind, you should be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch and start whatever you are required to do. Now, moving on to short term happiness. Who is not derived by watching funny videos online or watching cat videos on YouTube and then watching more and more videos? Who is not derived by emotion of eating sweets and chocolates just for fun? Who is not derived by emotion of just watching movies and Netflix all day long? Everyone, right? And you are in this similar category too. Now, how can you identify that? What really is that temporary happiness is pushing you away from your goal? Like it will be having disadvantages on you in both long term and short term. Start by analyzing it in such a way that ask yourself, will this thing which is making me happy right now, will this thing help me in next 5 years, or maybe will I still remember this thing or importance for next 5 years? Ask yourself, this thing will, which you are enjoying right now, which is consuming your time, will this thing contribute as in good important in my career in future? If simply the answer is no, then you know pretty well what you are dealing with, and that's how you can analyze where your mind is wandering. I wanted to go in more detail so that I can help you remove this cause of problem from the root within, but I won't be able to cover up all of these factors in just one live stream video. So soon I'll upload a second part of this where you can learn, to look out for these distractions, for such more distractions which you want to stay miles away from. So for that, just tune into the Confident Ape by subscribing down below. The button which will be just near to the description, where I posted some of my list of distractions which you can check out. And if you really want to understand how confidence, what is really confidence, and how you can build up confidence within 5 minutes, then click on this video right now. And that's it for today, guys. So I will see you in my next video you watch. Till then, rise, shine, and grow.